Time now for your forewarned weather with Cedric Haynes.
Did you get all that information?
I was writing it down. I was trying to keep up.
Notes for what tree and the requirements.
You know, I like to get up real early and go hiking and find mine. So
you guys don't take notes during the newscast, do you?
Always. You know, y'all read so fast.
You're a good man. You're a good man.
I try what I do. What I can. Hey, we talked about the national tree, the capital tree coming in, and
from Alaska, right?
from Alaska. It's on the way. It's going to make a stop here in Utah coming up November the 9th. So hey, mark your calendars.
Write that down.
Yeah, write that today. You don't want to miss that. Hey, you know, it doesn't feel like Christmas, but it feels cooler, than it has been. But it was still a nice day today. Today was a special nice day out there with temperatures in the 50s and 60s across most of the state. You couldn't really ask for better weather here this time of year, but we've got some big changes on the way as we go just in time for the weekend. Wouldn't you know it? But hey, here's the good news for all the playoff football this evening. Temperatures along the Wasatch Front kicking off around 50, dropping into the 40s. St. George, the 60s, dropping into the 50s. So yeah, get your sweatshirts and hoodies with the team emblems on them because you will be able to actually be comfortable in those tonight as those temperatures do begin to drop. Here's our next storm system coming into the West Coast. This is our weekend system, and it's the one that we're going to be watching here for you closely. As it drops down to the south, it not only brings us a reinforcing shot of chilly air, but moisture as well. And that's why we're going to have those rain and snow chances Saturday and the Sunday. That system moves out. Look what's knocking on the door. Another system. It just kicks that high pressure out of here, right? Here comes another system just in time for Tuesday into Wednesday. So we'll have to watch that, especially as we get closer to Election Day. But let's take one system at a time. Here's the first one coming in Saturday morning. If you're up towards Park Valley, Wendover, you may have a little rain, but most of the state will be dry. By lunchtime and shortly after, though, that rain starts to really break out along the Wasatch Front, Cache Valley, down I-15 through central and even southwestern Utah. We'll have some pockets of rain, some of that heavy in the mountains. That will be falling as snow. We're talking as low as about 6,500 feet to start. So that does include places like, Park City, over towards portions of the Wasatch back and beyond. And then we'll have off and on rain and snow showers. Look at this sticking around Sunday morning, throughout the day on Sunday afternoon with that northerly flow. We could get some snowflakes as far south as the valleys with that cold air working its way in. The accumulating snow will be in the mountains. That's where we could see 5 to 10 inches for most mountain locations, 5 to 8 inches in the southern mountains, but you get the idea. We're going to be talking about accumulating snow in the mountains, and we're talking decent amounts of rainfall, 1/4 to 1/2 inch in the valley locations. We could use that. So we kicked that system out of here Monday, but remember I talked about the second system. This is one that we're going to have to keep a very close eye on this. Now, it's still far out, but the track and intensity of the cold air with this system is a little better, and that could lead to maybe a statewide snow event, or at least pretty close to it, as we get towards Tuesday into Wednesday, and that could be an accumulating event. So we're watching that for you closely. In St. George, low 60s with showers late day into Sunday. Don't forget to set those clocks back an hour, but Election Day looking good right now across southern Utah. Now, friends across the north, it's a little different story. We're going to be talking that first system with some rain and snow showers Sunday, much cooler. And then we're keeping an eye on election night because accumulating snow potentially statewide, at least most of the state, Tuesday and Wednesday. Could be our first accumulating significant event.
Doesn't that just figure? It's on election.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So.